Gentlemen, now it is time. It's a segment that everyone looks forward to, one of the highest rated segments of all time that I've ever done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Phil's day off.
What's up, Piggy? Let's get it started.
Big up Skeeter Cat.
It's my day off. Might leave the camera on and jerk off. It's my day off. Spend money on pools and dumb shit. It's my day off. Might go out with my bitch wife. Can't give me money today. Give me money today.
This is where my fucking money goes to every month. Garbage dump, grocery shopping, pay my taxes, pet store, pay my bills, blowing his money on mobile games, blowing his money on this and that. I'm spending all this money buying DoorDash for my business. I need to put disgusting food in the mouths of my family members. Obviously, I need tips. Yes, I spend money on mobile games. Okay? These are my life priorities. Pay my taxes.
It's my day off. Might leave the camera on and jerk off. It's my day off. Spend money on pools and dumb shit. It's my day off. Might go out with my bitch wife. Can't give me money today.
Obviously, I need tips.
Give me money today.
This is where my fucking money goes to every month.
Shout out to the trolls.
For those who contributed, thank you. It would be great if we get a few more tips. To make up earlier today, we did not hit the hat goal either. It's been a very slow day. It would be great if we could pick it up a little bit with maybe some contributions tonight with tips. If you can, just saying. You know, I know some people are super chatting or whatever. That helps long term, but right now I really can help. Tomorrow's my day off. The tips I'll have for my day off, you see?
Give me money today.
Hey, stupid. I have depression, you dumb fuck. I actually have it. I know what it feels like, alright? So, if you disappeared today, no one would care. I have depression. I know what it feels like. I actually have it, you dumb fuck. I know what it feels like. Fuck. Slow day, all day, I'm depressed. Record low views, thumbs down, I'm depressed. I have depression. I have depression. Whale tail, I'm drinking and I'm thinking, but I have this nagging in the back of my head that's telling me you're a loser. You have no power over anyone on this planet. You're the epitome of a waste of life. Hey, stupid. I have depression. I know what it feels like. I actually have it, you dumb fuck. I know what it feels like. Slow day, all day, I'm depressed. Record low views, thumbs down, I'm depressed. I have depression. I have depression. I have depression. I know what it feels like. I actually have it, you dumb fuck. I know what it feels like. Slow day, all day, I'm depressed. Record low views, thumbs down, I'm depressed. I have depression. I have depression. Fuck, you stupid loser. You think you know anything about anything in real fucking life? You know nothing. We're getting lost. Hello. For now. That is all business related. Can I still have it?
It's WWE Champion time.
Go. It's the money, stupid fuck. I want it. Go. By eBay.
Hell! It's been tough. I always think that it's my fault. Drinking gin. Yep, I'm toxic. I love Hulk Hogan's dick. My ass is so fucking stretched motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. For now?
Go.
It's the money, stupid fuck.
I love it. Go.
By eBay.
Hell!
Hateful slurs. Lame brain pieces of dumb fucking hateful slurs.
Why am I talking? I love it.
Hey, Mr. Brunel, you there?
I'm present. Right, I understand. He's claiming that he's got $5,000 a month in expenses and only $5,000 a month in income, and nets about $35.
Banned. Gone. Forever.
Squeeze the peel in my mouth. Tasty banana in my mouth. I need banana in my mouth. Tasty banana, it comes in denim. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana in my mouth. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Put banana in my yum. Tastes like cum. Robust, shove it in my butt. Tangy zip, safe to swallow. Tip. Yummy. Thanks for the money, dummies. It looks so funny. Squeeze the peel.
Why are you guys talking about tasty banana song?
Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Tasty banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Put banana in my mouth. I need
Yum.
squeeze in my mouth. I need squeeze the peel. I need in my mouth. I need
Yummy.
squeeze the peel. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Tasty banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. It comes in denim.
I would sing the banana song right now, but I don't know the banana song. I legit don't know it. What is the banana song? I don't know how it goes. I would totally sing it right now because it's actually pertinent, but I don't know how it goes.
Meerkat Mall. Who?
I actually admitted this last year. I'll say it again. I actually do play some mobile games. I do. All right. The ones that I play are free to play or incredibly inexpensive. Like you spend $1 here or there to make progress.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on Street. It's WWE Champions time. I'm stupid. WWE game plays like Candy Crush. Moving gems around, breaking colored gems. I love it. Again, it's pay to win. The more money you sink into it, the more characters you can summon, the higher chance you'll get the better characters, etc., etc. All right? Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on Street. Gotcha. Got me that gotcha. Thanks for the money, dummies. Supercar. That was a mobile game I played like 5-6 years ago, a lot. For about a year, I played it pretty hardcore. All right, even at that point, that was before everything kind of fell apart with YouTube and everything. I was putting a little bit of money into it. I was playing for the top cards. I was playing the shit out of that game, okay? After about a year, they launched what they called Season 2, which reset all the cards in the game and made all your progress essentially worthless. And I said, this game fucking sucks. What a complete waste of time that this was. All right. And you know what this reminds me of? When I worked at the helicopter company, helicopter support. It 1,000,000% reminds me of that. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. Band. I worked for a major company, a helicopter company. It's called Aftermarket Support for Helicopters. Okay? They're flying around. Things are breaking down. Parts are wearing out. We're a one-stop shop for helicopters. So I was told, we see potential for you. You're better than just working customer support. Revamp the business from ground up. You can map it out and find bottlenecks and find shortcomings and find helicopters so that our company runs more efficiently. Okay? So I busted my ass. I worked my ass off. I did double work, never got paid for it. And you say, oh, it's part of the process, man. It's just part of corporate America. Fuck you. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. Band. It happened to me. Fuck you. Why don't you listen to me? You don't know shit. It happened to me. So shut the fuck up. Why don't you listen to me? Because no one cares. It happened to me. Fuck you. Why don't you listen to me? You don't know shit. It happened to me. So shut the fuck up. Why don't you listen to me? Because no one cares. It happened to me. Fuck you. Why don't you listen to me? You don't know shit. It happened to me. So shut the fuck up. Why don't you listen to me? Because no one cares.
Because you're not rich and you're not famous and you're not this and you're not that. You had an opportunity to be, but you blew it all. And I said, well, oh well. I'm proud of that. I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
Fuck life.
I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
That being said.
Hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right. And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. A.L. Team Insider, the legend. Fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist. Speak to the dead, psychological style host. Me or cat, artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
Everything is so great. We have so many reasons to laugh right now. I'm so in a laughing mood. It's incredible. We are here. The groupthink is here. Time for an epic show. Despite all the challenges, we're going above and beyond everything. We have so many hosts here to talk to, introduce you to. Logical style, cerebral style, secret musical style, Wizard of Oz style. Can't remember anybody else, but they're all legends. And business style announcements, please. Meerkat, go ahead. You start it. Get it going. Get it going.
Oh, hello, everybody. The next challenge is now here. We have figured out the rules and we're ready to announce it.
Yes.
It has the title of the Philium Dense Peer Challenge for excellence in fan fiction creation. Okay? Allow me to explain. Number
Please
one.
do.
Your task is to write a fan fiction in massive quotation marks about pretty much anything in the vortex. We don't want to limit you. You can go crazy just like with the intro competition. Just let your creativity flow. You have to submit that as an audio or video file, so no text files. You got to narrate it or voice act it or get somebody to collab with you or whatever. We endorse full creativity. You can voice act it like I just said. It's encouraged, and you're going to get extra credit if you try hard and you're very creative and you pull out some very creative elements. The time limit is 5 minutes, so it cannot go above 5 minutes. And it also doesn't have to be 5 minutes. As long as you're under 5 minutes, you're good. And the due date for your homework, my children, is the 12th of October this year, okay? 12th of October. It's 3 weeks. So hit the books. Start writing, and we will await your submissions in the submission box below, right? tbspodcast@proton.me. Repeat after me, children. tbspodcast@proton.me. Sound good? Fair enough.
Any other questions, please report to the principal's office right away. We'll handle those questions.
Feel like I've got to hand in like an essay or a research project now.
Yes. This is going to be 50% of your grade for the entire course, so do not fuck this up. No, but it should be fun. It's such a low barrier to entry. I feel like this time, like the intro, we had 20 entries, and that was like, that's a lot of fucking work. And this one is way less. Of course, you can put in as much time as you want, or as little time as you want, but it should be a lot of fun, and I'll definitely be submitting. So hopefully some people get excited and we get a hype event again, because that's what we're doing. We're filling the schedule with events so we can get awesome stuff. So sounds good. But anything else? Do we want to talk about do we want to start with a dangerous topic? Some might say a taboo topic.
Oh, no.
Do we want to talk about
No, we don't.
a topic that some people... a lot of people actually ride the fence on, right? It's a very controversial topic, apparently.
They ride more than the fence, by the sounds of it.
Oh yeah. People with big families. People with big families might have this problem more than people with smaller families. But I don't want to bury the lead too much here. But Steve, could you please tell us about the question?
No. Could you please sort of like introduce it a bit more? I feel like a lot more context is needed. So
I think it's more fun when you have to explain it. But all right, how about Sam? Let's get Sam. You have to deal with this in dentistry. I know that issue comes up a lot in dentistry. Go ahead. Could you please talk about this question that Phil was asked, please? We have to talk about this.
This is kind of fresh in my mind because I only really I've obviously heard about this, but I hadn't actually gone out of my way to listen to the thing. And so DSP's kind of almost sort of saying that incest is all right. Am I getting that? Like, the vibe I got was that incest is all right. It's not really meaningful.
Careful, that's controversial.
So that was the best part of it for me, was that he kept saying the word meaningful throughout a talk about incest. So yeah, that's
yeah. That was the red flag for me. That his basic opposition to it was not any sort of like moral or societal or legal issue. It was that it wasn't the same as going and meeting someone new because you've grown up with this person. You're basically the same person.
Yeah,
you've had the same life experience. It's
Dude, like that. Yeah, that's such a. I mean, let's be fair to him. The video that he watched was a video that says like, if you take out all these bad things about a topic, what do you think about it then? It's such an odd video.
Yeah.
What do you, like, I don't know why does that video exist? It's so weird. You know? Like,
No, it was
I don't get it.
it was a tip message or a question by one of the pay pigs that he has like those special Q&A segments. So like the whole question was basically, if you couldn't say that incest is bad, what would you say about incest? And then he was just like, well, I guess like it's better if your soulmate is not a part of your family tree because that's more meaningful, I guess. But you can do whatever you want, dude. You know,
that was one of the funniest things as well, was the fact that this was during DSP Reacts, right? And like between videos, and he stopped for I don't know, 5-10 minutes to talk about this topic, which is something that he wouldn't normally do. Like if it was, I don't know, you can imagine him being asked a question about a game that he's not really sort of in, you know, he's only sort of, and then like shouting at the person for like derailing, but like incest is a-okay, apparently. It's just a very odd one.
If you talk about sports, he gets pissed, but incest, all right, bring it on.
Speaking of which, right before that question, somebody asked him a hypothetical question about, would you take like $5 million, but also a snail is chasing you until the rest of your life, and if it touches you, you die? And he refused to say that and got super pissed off.
There we go.
That's a tough question.
I didn't know that. I just saw the incest package.
It's like the
oh god.
It's like the dullest version of one of my favorite films. It follows that. Like it's
Dude, like okay, now, and he took it as an opportunity to flex about like still being with Kat, which I think was like it's like, dude, that's not a flex. When he's like, oh, well, I have someone meaningful that I didn't grow up with. Like, okay, I guess that's really gonna calm down Team Divorce, dude. Yeah, saying that incest is, it's okay if you can do whatever you want, but it's not as good as what we have. It's like, okay, cool, nice flex, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, but like just given everything that we know about his mum and his attitude towards women, I feel like he needs psychotherapy. It's literally a Freudian wet dream to sort of like untangle this mess of neuroses. Like that sort of like led him to think, okay, yeah, I could talk about this for a few minutes. It's cool. Rather than the fuck sort of question is that, I'm not touching that with a fucking barge pole. Piss off.
I think this would be an amazing TV series of like a guy like Tony Soprano went to the psychiatrist and he was talking about stuff and it was telling stories about what happened. And like DSP's life slowly starts to unravel and the story starts to connect himself as the psychiatrist is just gradually losing their mind and delving deeper into like the hypnotized mind of DSP. That would be a fantastic TV series.
I like in Lucifer, where like he goes to see a therapist and she like initially doesn't believe he's the devil and thinks he's crazy, and then gradually over the series like comes to believe like, no, yeah, he is actually the devil. And it would be like that with Phil. She would be like, no, you can't really be this bad. And over the period of increasingly like revealing more and more worse takes, it's like, oh no, he is actually that bad.
Yeah.
Big ups to Oathkeeper Roxa says internally screaming. Yeah, I think we all. Yeah. Rito Ryan. This is a good one. Rito Ryan says sibling isn't meaningful, but they are very robust. Oh, definitely. Great Dance Fairy says I'm hearing banjos and Renton boys. Yes.
Who else are you gonna have more in common with than your siblings? I mean, come on, that's just a primetime soulmate sitting just right there in front of your very eyes. Come on.
Who do we think asked that question, really? I mean, because we all know who we think it is, but do we think it was actually him? Or was it somebody else?
The Carl one? What are you thinking?
No. The Ipian question.
Oh, no, that wasn't him, was it?
Oh, no.
No, it wasn't. But like, did he mention who it was? Or did he just say...
He got a... huge segment shitting on people in chat because they were calling out Derek about that being his question. And then it's why would you fucking assume that? And then Derek was salty, and you know, it was really funny. It was like really funny. That last react was something special, man.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that react had a lot of fun stuff in it. That's for sure. That was a hype one. What was the other thing from there? I can't even remember it because the incest just is on my mind right now.
Cup noodles video, GTA troll video.
Yeah,
the troll video.
The Mr. Ludacris who broke DSP, and he tweeted he broke DSP, and then we got another salty response to that, saying you didn't break me. I was like ripping on you, mate. I saw you a new asshole, and it's like. No, you didn't, Phil. No.
Dude, that was the first thing he said on this stream. Hey, guys, all right, we're ready for the night stream. By the way, I'm just going to address this. I saw someone said he broke me. You did it. So, no. That was the end of it. Like, it did, you know, like, he is on Twitter the second that stream is over. On it.
Yep. Exactly.
Jesus.
Or at the very least, one of his monkeys is.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But he, like, right on it. The second the stream is over, he mentions the tweet from Sir Ludacris, or Sir Ludacris.
Sir Chris.
Sir Chris, yeah. And he said that it wasn't parody. You clearly don't know what parody means.
It was literally parody. It was the dictionary definition of parody. But the bit that broke him really was when he goes, "These noodles look like dicks." That was the bit where he was like, to camera, you know, like.
He thought he got him. Like, what this? Like Sir Ludacris is trying to be funny with his dicks jokes. You know, he's trying to be like you in an extreme way because that's kind of what parody is. God, that was the best. But what was the other one?
What does he think? He's Popeye?
Yeah. Like, you understand the point of this video, right, Phil? He's trying to make fun of you, not being anyone else.
And he keeps snorting as well.
Yeah, the snort. Yeah.
And then you get a little bit of like playing the victim because of his medical condition. You know,
It was that easily curable, treatable, manageable medical condition. Yeah.
He also revealed the special post-nasal drip lore. That when he eats, it gets particularly bad. So every time he's actually like in the process of devouring, he also got the drip going to like extreme extent. So you can imagine what's happening in the, you know. You can imagine.
I love about that bit that he says, you know, just like how much mucus is running down the back of his throat, and he says it ruins the taste of food, and it's like, where are your taste buds located, Phil? Because I'm pretty sure it's not the back of your throat. I'm pretty sure they're a bit further forward.
He's got Splash Mountain in the back of his throat whenever he starts eating. That food just slides right down there. Once it gets past the tongue, it hits the stomach, grows right down. Nice. That's hype.
Not long before it's a log flume.
Oh, definitely. Speaking of scat jokes, Meerkat just released a video that has a lot of scat jokes in it. It's very funny. Go check it out, please.
See, now that's a fucking segue.
Exactly. That's how we do it around here. So get fucked, everybody. Anyways, I'm in a bad mood, as you can tell. Anything else before we get to our messages, though, Samuel, please? Anything else we should talk about, guys? I think we're good, or?
I think so.
Shout out to Logan K, who says on Tuesday, DSP says the following after returning from break. Sorry, I saw a troll outside trying to teach me how to eat cup noodles. Rent free.
Yeah. Dude, and remember he said too that he tried to retcon why he didn't have a fork, by the way. He said, "Yeah, I just got a spoon because I didn't really get a fork yet." It's like, so he tried to explain why how stupid it was to use a spoon. He tried to retcon that away, like, "Oh yeah, I just want to taste the soup. That's why I got a spoon."
Oh yeah, yeah. Want to taste the broth in a fucking cup noodle.
Fucking cup noodle. It's not cup noodle soup. It's cup noodle. You knew you were going to do it. Why didn't you grab a fucking fork? Why didn't you use the fucking Pyrex jugs to pour out the water? That's just, that's the bit that really winds me up. The cup, it goes everywhere. There's fucking Pyrex jugs. There's like 8 of them on his counter for some reason. And it's like,
by the way, Evil AJ. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Meerkat.
Yeah. Well, I was going to transition to another topic, so go ahead.
Last point. Awful. Evil AJ and the Outsider now are geniuses. Big ups, dude. You guys are geniuses to DSP.
Yeah.
You guys have so much talent, man. You guys are really talented. Awesome. Good look. Big ups, guys.
Yeah.
He was giving them huge shout outs. He was like, oh, you guys, if you want to watch like This Is How You Don't Play, go check out The Outsider. He actually like gave him a shout out. He gave him more of a shout out than the people that he actually is reacting to in the videos, and he enjoys it. He never ever shouts out somebody by name and tells you to go watch their stuff. Never does it.
No, he's ever so slightly like pivoting towards accepting detractor content though. We've had like those two in that stream. He's endorsing two This Is How You Don't Play creators that he previously has shat on.
Yeah, forget about that whole "you tried to kill me" thing. You know, it's in the past. We're friends now. I've grown and changed as a person, so you know. It's fine.
Yeah,
now they're geniuses. Great.
Things are definitely getting desperate, man, and things are getting desperate as well. The whole that's the other thing. Is the fucking tip goal scenario at the moment.
Oh yeah, that was great. That was great. Guys, here's the deal. I need to hit one stream every day. And then yesterday he was like, I missed him earlier in the week, so it'd be great to hit it both times. Holy shit, man. This is direct bags. Fuck Sir Moist. He's in the past now. We're back, boys. We are back.
Dude, it was like a day ago when it was like just one stream, you know. I want to hear the tier 1 tips go just one stream a day. And now, like literally the next day, I want to hear it twice. I want to hear every stream, you know. And this is like after he had 2 really good days where he at least made like a couple hundred because he'd been bitching about the other previous 2 days. And so those 2 good days now become, it's been a slow week. Overall, it's been a slow week. So, you know, before my day off, if you want to help.
I think in regards to the reacting to detractor videos, it can go both ways. And he kind of set himself up for both. So one way, he gets really confident about being able to debunk the bullshit like he did with those 2 videos that he watched, the GTA video and the Mr. Ludacris video. And he starts asking for people to send him more so he can, he can debunk them, he can kill them, destroy them, and own them. And from that, he's going to get more and more arrogant. And he's going to react to progressively more aggressive detractor videos. Or the other way, which he already set himself up for, is take the detractor videos that he's currently reacted to, bundle them up, and represent those videos as basically representative of all detractor videos. So I debunked this video, therefore I don't have to debunk anything else because they're all like this. They're all stupid. And he set himself up for this pretty much like I said. So I think that he's going to go that way by just making everybody look stupid, dismiss all of their arguments that they're making, and just avoid any kind of detractor stuff from now on.
Yeah. Like unironically saying, if you think this is funny, you're a mouth drooler. So like, you guys don't think this is funny, right? Look at this. This is what they enjoy. Well, everyone's really laughing. Like literally everyone's laughing, you know? If you like this, you're so dumb. Like, what is this? They like this stuff? It's ridiculous. Like, yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was the other thing actually with the Mr. Ludacris video was I think the first thing he said when he paused it for the first time was, is anybody laughing yet? And there's literally like LMAO, like scrolling. Couldn't make it up, man.
Great.
Also, if he is open to like accepting more detractor content, not only does it show like how desperate he is just to keep that thing afloat, to keep it going, and realizing, oh shit, this might actually be the future I have to, this might be the path I have to go down. But I also have a short where I explain what percentile is if somebody wants to, submit that.
Oh yeah, so many great
I'd
opportunities there. It's gonna get. I can't wait to see this week when it really does happen. By the way, because he gets flooded with tractor stuff then and see what happens. Because he said it's all right, so let's go.
He would need a marathon for one of mine. Yeah,
I was gonna say, could you imagine a fucking what does he call it? A react event.
Yeah, an event.
Well, guys, this video is 12 hours. I'm not gonna watch all of this. Let's just get a little bit. Intro. Oh, God. All right, let's go. Let's time for messages, boys, or bits. We got a lot of bits to get through today. Everyone's on fire this week. Let's have some fun.
Okay, well, I'm intrigued about this one actually. DSP reviews. So I don't know if you know who this is from. ALT.
This is from Snood from the Detractor Beams.
Oh, Detractor Beam. I've heard of them. Okay, right.
Yes.
play that then. Here it is.
Hello. I am calling to provide some feedback after my experience with Cora last week for the HH session. First off, I wish I had known that this was Marquina, otherwise I would not have booked. Allow me to explain. First of all, I had one of the worst experiences with an SP ever. She has a cute face with some pimples and a nice body, but the service is awful with so many restrictions. No DFK, BBJ was average, no DT, no BLS, no digits allowed, DATY was permitted, but no DATO. And the worst part is that she checked my tongue prior to allowing me to do DATY. She is paranoid about STIs, which I understand, but she should not be in this business. I wasted my time and money. I hope Cora will accept this feedback and use it to improve in the future. As restitution, I will accept credit towards the booking of my next session with Cora. Thank you very much.
So, just in case, some people might not know what DATY is. That's what Sam likes to do when it cuts his tongue.
Do you know what it stands for? Would you like to share with the class?
Dining at the Y, which Y stands for the leg spread, boys. I'm just sharing facts, not sharing anything. Not trying to be funny. That is the facts. So, just sharing that with you. Thank you, Snoop, for that. Very meaningful content there. Very meaningful. Extremely meaningful.
That was incredibly meaningful content. Thank you, Detractor Bean.
For half of this message, I had no idea what he's talking about. I thought he was talking about a console or something.
Yeah, so he was reviewing a Lady of the Night, let's say.
Ah, correct.
And like saying all the terms they use. Like you have to be deep in the lore to know what all those things mean. So clearly Snood enjoys Ladies of the Night, confirmed. Thank you. All right, let's go to messages, Sam. Let's go.
Yes, let's do that.
I don't know. Was it supposed to be Phil or Derek? I don't know. I don't know which one it was.
Yeah, to be honest, I was thinking Phil the whole time, but then I thought for a second, I was like, oh, wait, maybe it's supposed to be Derek, but AI is
there's no
still
way
growing.
Phil would like have the brass ones to... He'd be too scared to ask.
Yeah.
Hey, have you guys heard from the villain recently? Because he was like really into those. I don't know why I went on that derailment, but chat, what happened with the villain? You guys know about the villain? He's like super hardcore Coomer and like depressed boy and the DSP fan. I don't know what happened with him. Yeah, he was escort maxing and black pilling. Black pill maxing and blue pill maxing as well.
Oh, wow.
You should check out his videos. They're great for like stuff to put in the background while you're like, I don't know, bored.
Great.
Anyways, message time, you guys.
Message time. Go ahead,
Let's
Sam.
not go deeper.
Nope,
Let's keep it like the villain.
That's my job. Right. Okay.
We are girthy, not lengthy. Go ahead. Next message.
We could just keep talking about this, or I think a good percentage of our viewers are here for the cunnilingus.
Right, for content. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Let's go.
Right. Let's try the Camping Dutchman.
Oh, okay.
Or not. Bear with.
Please don't ask about like incense or going down on people, please. Something new.
Right. Just a second.
Hang on.
Right, there we go.
Dude, before you start, now this sound reminded me of literally yesterday. The landscapers were there, and he had to open up the window. So Q&A was literally this, but somehow louder, and that was just it. It's him sitting there looking at chat, in the AC and the actual leaf blower from the landscaper just blasting in the background. It was incredible to believe that a stream like this actually exists.
Why do you open the window? Didn't you want like blackout curtains a couple of days ago?
I don't know, man.
And now he's like,
Phil.
Bring in the sun.
No, sorry. The Camping Dutchman. The sound was from me. I'm going to play your message now. It's just me.
Yeah, we'll play. That was a meme.
Yeah.
That was me doing something. Right. Anyway, here it is.
Hey there. That's being said, the Camping Dutchman here. You can just call me Dutch. I'm very new to the detractor sphere. I got roped in thanks to the legend Papa Gundam. And I just got interested in what all the snorting was about, and I kind of stumbled on you guys. Really love the work you guys been doing. Been going through the backlog of all the post live shows you guys been doing. Lots of laughs, great content. Considering that I'm very new to all of this, sometimes it's a little bit hard for me to place like who is who, what is what in the DSP timeline. So I was hoping if you guys could, for a newbie like myself and maybe other new people, give like maybe a brief sort of like rundown of significant people slash animals in the DSP timeline. People like, was it the Superman and Cat, and what they sort of like mean to DSP and the DSP verse. Anyway, if it's too much, then so be it. Anyway, keep up the good work, and hopefully I'll be lurking around a little bit more often.
That's a big fucking question, man. That's an 8-hour stream. Easy.
Yeah, that's a good one though. That's a good one. An interesting one to keep brief, like to see how we can do that.
Yeah, we should all pick like one person from.
Yeah, that's cool. That's pretty hype. All right, let's all name one person to talk about. Like, go
first. Did you say Superman or Subaru Man?
Subaru Man. Subaru Man.
Right. Okay.
Like, if you know Subaru Man, he's already pretty deep. Like, I feel he's like maybe 10th on the list.
I feel like because it's recent though, isn't it?
Subaru Man.
So. Yeah.
I would say, okay, I'll start then. I think obviously Phil's number one. After that, I'd say second most important is Catherine Burnell, his current wife that we are looking for. She is missing now. Where is Kat? Keep that going. She was married in 2018 or so, and they're still living together, apparently. She has a part-time job. She likes cats. She plays Skyrim. She loves the Thieves Guild. I think that's all you need to know. Meerkat's next.
I would say something related to that. I would say Tevin. Tevin is DSP's in-canon nemesis, essentially, on YouTube. Because he used to restream him and make fun of him in real time. DSP has been super pissed off about that multiple times, but now it's kind of become the meta for people to restream him. So DSP kind of gave up on getting pissed off on this. Tevin also made fun of Kat when she was on the stream with Phil, and it caused the big it's Tevin's fault moment. Where DSP was like super mad and he was shaking in his chair and he said, Kat left and she's never coming back to stream again. And it's all Tevin's fault. This sick motherfucker called Tevin. And now Tevin is on Twitch. You can go check him out at twitch.tv/almighty_Tevin and watch his stuff. So he also made a lot of like classic streams of moments in the lore that you're going to find very interesting, and he summarized them in a very fun way. So you can go check him out too.
I'll go next because I'm going to be more useless than you guys, and I feel like ALT would be really good at this. I feel like ALT could do the whole thing really well. I'm gonna pick Phil's previous partner, Liana Hangen, better known as Panda Lee. He was with her from 2012. Is that right? 2012 to about 2017? Yeah. Depending on, who knows there really. Landa P. Anyway, she was a lot more... Asian. She's not Asian, for one thing. That's one of the most important things to know about Panda Lee.
That is all.
She was much more present in Phil's streams than Kat. Kat we've seen 3 times. Pandali was much more a part of his content, much more sort of much more kind of assertive there for doing, you know, co-op and very much, you know, wanting to be a part of it all, whereas Kat's kind of much the opposite of that. And she made a lot of soap and sold it as like the side gig, or maybe it was her main gig, I don't know. And yeah, she was just more sort of confrontational and lively. Yeah, that's a good word.
Yeah, she's not afraid to make fun of him.
And then if you need to know, like, sort of, I guess, how it kind of ended, the hospital story video is the one to check out. You know, it's a classic.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, before we get to the next one, today at WPIG we played a video that I haven't heard before. She when she left, she didn't clean out her soap stuff. And Phil very much had that grudge against her for that. Yeah, she just got up and left everything here. What can you do about it? Just fucking sucks. But she left all her soap stuff when she left. He left it there so long because he said it was too painful to move it. So it was too painful for him to get rid of it. So he just kept it there. And then he complained about it more than a year later after she was gone. Her soap stuff was still in there and it was all her fault, which, come on, man. Like, yeah, I know literally she did leave her stuff there. But like that takes a day to clean up, man. Especially if you're just throwing it away, you could always use it. But I mean, I know if that's like some emotional attachment, you might want to use it. But just throw it away. That takes literally an hour maybe to just put it in a bag and take it out. But he just wanted to call her a bitch about that because she left her shit there. So cool, dude, real cool. Anyways, Steve, your final. Go ahead. Your last person.
Right. I'm gonna cheat and take 2 people then, because I'm going to go for John and Howard. And John and Howard were Phil's friends from back in the fighting game tournament days, and he would hang out with them a lot. He did co-op with John Rambo and sometimes with Howard as well. They had a series together called Project 7, which is its own mini saga. But, you know, they were friends and they got on very well. And, you know, people liked John because he was very, very popular and he was very like amiable person, and he, you know, quite cool to get on with. And so, you know, people got on really well with John, and every time they did co-op, John got more attention than Phil, which really sort of sat uneasily with Phil. But gradually they fell apart. They grew distant, and Phil moved, and there was a bunch of stuff with a friend who died, and Howard got back in touch with Phil to say, hey, just to let you know, this guy's died. Phil didn't reply, but instead did a stream about it that was monetized. And so John and Howard sort of like had a bit of a talk over the course of about an hour about like everything that went wrong with Phil and everything that, you know, everything they had an issue with. And then like 9 years later, when it was safe, when they essentially disappeared off the internet, Phil decided to clap back at them and did a restream of it, and it was terrible. Because, you know, he revealed a lot of things that did not make him look good, but chief amongst them was the revelation that when John asked him about, you know, dude, traveling to you is costing me quite a lot. Do you mind, you know, like reimbursing me for something? Phil thought, I'll give him 250 quid. $250, sorry. And John asked for 100. So Phil was like, okay, I'll give you 100 then. Rather than, you know, being a good friend and giving him more. So, yeah.
And he admitted that like it was just cool. That's the worst part of it. I'll say one more before we got to move. We can't do this all night, but I'll do one more. There's a fruit fly in his house right now. We can't get a handle on it. We're kind of wondering where the fruit fly is right now. He can't really get it, but he's a legendary member of the Snort Fort. So
are the
fruit
ants.
Fly, big ups. Ants.
The ants have taken residence as well.
Ant poison, the woodland critters. I could go all day, but we've spent a lot of time on this question. Thanks for that question, though. Good one. It was fun.
Yeah, that was great. Right. What should we do next? Let's do.
Got the title of that.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, we've not heard from this gentleman in a while, so here it is. This is Michael Johnson, part 1, business related.
Hey, that being said, podcast. At the time of this message, September 21st, I think it'd be, Phil has done a lot of smart decisions on his business. I mean, playing all the money he spent for MK1 to basically only do story mode, and then now just do multiplayer and failing at it. Mortal Kombat, not just Mortal Kombat, but also Street Fighter 6. His game choices are not helping, and there's the fake crying with Chrono Trigger, which how much Phil relies so much on guys and all that, does say a lot that Phil has no passion for gaming, yet he will mock people for having a setup. An actual setup versus his. And this has definitely come to the fact that there's a lot of factors of what makes Phil's business very bad. I will give you 3 examples and let me know if you agree with them. 1, the fact that he's not doing a very good job of his game choices. 2, he's not doing a good job of he's forcing you classic play for the games he's already played before, but they don't do anything. And 3, the multiplayer is becoming too samey. And now for a bonus one. Phil needs to stop relying on new releases. Too much. What do you think? Take care.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much his game choices matter, to be honest. I don't think it matters at all, especially with his whales. Like, they're not really. I know he gets some residual. Not residual is the wrong word, but he gets some like single tips from when he plays new games for the first time. But that's like the first time only, and then it's just like then he's relying on whales from then on out. So I don't think they give a shit about what game it is, to be honest. But what do you guys think? Maybe that's just me.
I don't know. I think it's day one views have always been his problem, haven't they? Chasing like the hottest releases and trying to get like as many views on that as soon as you can. That's always been the way he's done things, and it's led him here. So I think if he was like. He's more experimental, more willing to take a risk on, like, say, a couple of indie games. He might have different experiences and play different things, and it might actually be entertaining in some way. But he's never going to try that. You don't even know what indie games are. He's like, just tell me what I should be playing, and that's the problem.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, well, I've said it a million times. Like, he needs to just play what he wants to play instead of what he thinks he should be playing. But yeah, and also if he went on to indie games, that would be the next thing. That would be like the next problem. It'd be like, well, I'm playing indie games now. Maybe it went really well to begin with, but then the support drops off, and he's like, well, it worked to begin with, and then what happened, and it'll just become like everything else. It will just become, he'll just be very DSP about it, and yeah, that's it really.
What do you think, Meerkat?
I'm trying to remember at some point this week after Lies of P came out, on one of the pre-streams, he tried to make a massive point about how he relies on big game releases to be successful because Lies of P made a lot of money, but I'm not exactly sure on my memories there. So I guess I can't remember. But I think that was basically what happened.
Was that the bit when he was talking about how like the algorithm is biased towards like FromSoft games and not non-FromSoft Souls-likes? Because he was complaining about that.
I
just remembered. Yeah, go ahead. I don't want to derail. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think the whole thing was he acknowledged the argument where it's not the game, but it's the streamer that is supposed to be entertaining. That's an argument that he usually pretends that it doesn't exist. And he acknowledged it only because Lies of P is a brand new game that he played day one, and it made him a good amount of money. That's only the only reason he acknowledged it. And then he used Lies of P to debunk that argument, which in many other cases in the past has been actually false, if you look at him.
We also, this week, not to derail, I'm going to derail, but did you know, guys, Nintendo's xenophobic?
Oh, God.
Because they won't sell. He said this too. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm not trying to piss anybody off. But Nintendo would never sell. They're xenophobic. He said xenophobic. That's offensive.
Wow.
That is literally offensive. You can't say you can't not be offensive when you say something offensive.
He also saw the Microsoft leaks and thought that Microsoft was gonna buy Nintendo and make it the kiddie games division. And that the other studios would make adult-oriented games. That's what he fucking said.
Guys, bitching about my mic. I'm literally on my cell phone right now. What else can I do? Come on. I'm trying to make this happen. I'm going above and beyond. My internet's shit right now. Spectrum's having an outage.
Also, during that Nintendo rant. As always, we get another opportunity for Phil to sort of like shit on the Wii U and Amiibos, and it just pisses me off every time he does it because he's like, Nintendo only got through that period by selling Amiibos, and it's like, the DS Lite and the 3DS were selling millions. They were selling millions during that period. Nintendo were fine. They did not live off Amiibos alone. You know, fuck's sake.
Again, knows nothing, but. No offense though. That's like saying to someone, "No offense, but you're racist." Okay, that seems kind of. I don't know where to go with this, but that seems kind of offensive. But okay. But all right, let's go, Sam. Yeah.
To derail a little bit, to follow up on something that we talked about on Sunday about the shift in the schedules. We asked you guys about whether you think it's better to switch both shows. So the actual podcast is going to be on the day off, and the other thing is going to be on Sunday. And the majority of people in the poll said no. And we also thought that no was a pretty appropriate answer. So things are remaining as are. But I think it's also going to be a pretty interesting concept to do what we did today and basically cover the React on the day off, since we barely ever talk about it on Sunday because it's an entire complete week since the actual React. Yep. So what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Yeah, because I've definitely forgotten it by the next week, unless it'll just be specific highlights that get remembered, but unless it's something. No, that's right. Yeah, it'll just if we kept it a whole week, it would just be like tiny little fragments. Whereas on this stream, we've got a much better chance of remembering stuff.
I like how Black Doom puts it. I agree with Black Doom, legendary King of the Ring competitor. Get fucked, minority. That's our stance. That's our stance.
I really thought Meerkat was gonna say, but fuck it, we're gonna do it anyway. Like,
we subtracted the troll votes and fuck you.
Oh, speaking of which, what a great transition. The guy had a poll earlier this week about what game he was gonna play on a certain day, and everybody voted for Mortal Kombat 1 because Phil been crying about Mortal Kombat 1. And that it's bad, and that the story sucks, and the plot sucks, and he made a little money. So, what do you think happened in the poll? Everybody fucking voted for Mortal Kombat 1. And yet again, it turned out that the trolls rigged the fucking poll. How dare they? They ruined the channel.
Gotta be kidding me.
No, he didn't. Again.
Yeah, he did.
Because I remember he said we've been hoodwinked again, didn't he? He said we hoodwinked him into playing Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
even
yeah,
though it's like literally the whole reason you bought your joystick was because Mortal Kombat 1 was coming out on PS5 and would have a larger player base so you could fight in multiplayer that you don't want to do. So, yeah, how did we trick him into doing that? Did we trick him into buying the joystick as well then?
I think that tracks. Yeah. That's basically what he's saying.
Next time, can we trick him into pet caring? Going to the vet.
Let's trick him into doing blood work.
I did vote for Mortal Kombat 1, but that was just my vote. Everybody else has their own independent opinion, even though I voted for it on stream and I said, hey, it's going to be pretty funny if he plays Mortal Kombat 1. But there you go. We won again. We overcame the godlike schedule. He played Mortal Kombat 1, and apparently it was awesome. So take that, trolls. We stick it to him in the AM.
And I love
he got scrub quotes again.
Oh yeah, scrub quotes. Yeah, he got the scrub quotes got him today with that. What they say? Yeah, the better connection. Supposedly, the better connection is the more inputs that get dropped with rollback netcode. Thanks, Cannon Brothers. Fuck you guys. First, you banned me from SRK.
Told him, didn't they? They explicitly told him that you're right, but don't tell anybody.
Cannon Brothers were busy back then, according to Phil. Apparently, everyone knew about that with Mr. Wizard guy who was, did that bad thing, legitimately did that bad thing. Everyone knew about it, even Phil, but no one talked about it. And also, Cannon Brothers told him secretly about rollback netcode drawbacks. Sweet, man. Phil knew all this stuff. He was like an insider, dude. He was SRK insider. Awesome. Hype.
Also, while we're on the FGC stuff, the Rooflemonger guy made a video kind of about Phil that was basically based around debunking the bullshit that DSP's been spewing. And that guy basically killed him with kindness. He killed him in the most in the most nice way that you can actually violate somebody. It was almost offensive how nice the guy was in owning DSP. It was very funny.
How about the one about how Phil will outlast everybody or whatever? That tweet too happened. Remember that? What was it?
Yeah.
And Phil took that as a chance to do a victory lap or whatever. Like, I know this is not supposed to be about this, but really, for all the forces that are against me, forces. He said forces against me.
Yeah.
Forces.
What lawsuits, by the way? Because they mentioned lawsuits, and I don't recall any.
Is it just
I
bankruptcy?
think it's like a normie thinking that, oh yeah, there's definitely lawsuits against him. But I think he means like bankruptcy, doesn't he? Probably, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's how I took it.
We missed the Cyclops 86 super chat that says late but incest with cousin and home ? I wonder. I wouldn't want to wonder about that. We don't know pretty much anything about that cousin, and it's like a blank spot in DSP history. Nobody knows anything. It's like she didn't exist.
Oh, there might be a reason for that.
Oh, maybe that's why she had to leave.
I'd just like to sort of throw out there, just back on that tweet, because he said one of the best things about the tweet was that, it wasn't a bad picture. They normally, when people make tweets like that, they use like quite horrible pictures, but that was a good picture from 9 years ago. And it's like, if you have to go back 9 years for the last time you looked not bad, Jesus Christ, do something about your appearance.
I thought that was a bad one.
I thought it was as well. That seems to be it must be one of the first images that comes up when you search his name or something, because you see that image every time, like there's like a normie tweet about him or something, and it's like, that is not a good picture. I don't know where he got that from.
I don't blame him, because looking at if you're like somebody completely unaware of DSP and looking at current day pictures of him, especially the ones that I see circulating on Twitter by detractors, you might start thinking a lot of things about what happened to that guy. And you're going to set your expectations so high about, oh my God, did he have like an accident with some chemicals that spilled in his face or something? Like, why the fuck is he like this?
Why am I Toxic Crusader?
Yeah, he looks like a villain from Daredevil or something.
Yeah, maybe when he said, why am I toxic, it was literally about acid that was on his face.
As we've seen from the Gintro, it is incredibly easy to make him look like a serial killer of some form. So.
God, yes. God. We did miss that there was a new a mystery has been solved. I think, in my mind, at least in my world. Mm-hmm. We have had that mall picture with Phil holding hands with a female style person for many years now. That they were holding hands, and it didn't look like Kat. I wasn't 100% in the it's not Kat side of things. But for some reason, on one of my tweets, someone said, "Hey, I found this picture that I don't think anyone's seen before," and it is true. It was from one of the workers at an arcade at the mall, and that is Kat in the full drip. Sam, I just sent it if you want to put it up. But
yeah, I was just quickly looking for it.
Person holding hands with Kat with Phil, and then was Kat dripped up. Looking fine as she does back in those days. And that was it. It's a very funny picture because it looks like a father taking out a daughter to, after a graduation party. But check it out. It's there. And you also got the New Balance hype. So I'm very hyped about that. So please show that, Sam.
Or the
New Balance stock went really high after this. They're going to give him a signature line. The DSP Pig Roach ones. The Pig Roach ones are going to be epic.
Wasn't it Sly that referred to them as the Pedo 12s?
Yeah, Pedo 12s. That was so good.
All right, there it is.
Pedo 12s. Butterlord saying I am fat shaming. That is not true. I never said she doesn't look good now either. I said back then she was looking good too. So
you know what? Maybe he bought New Balances because he thought it would stop his swaying, so he could find his balance, but it didn't work.
God, but yeah, so that was when he paid for Kat to come out the first time. This is their getting to know each other period, which lasted about 2 days.
Oh yeah. The weekend where we were all thinking it was an escort.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's when we thought it was an escort. It was actually Catherine Burnell, and this is when they knew that hey, she thought in her mind, oh fuck, this guy's better than the dude literally hitting me, so I'll come with him.
How little she knew.
That's just the truth of the matter. That's not a joke. That's legitimately what happened. So There we go.
Also, just in case anyone's wondering, they're playing the Walking Dead arcade game, and it's actually a pretty good rail shooter. So, she looks like she's having fun, and he looks like he's pissed off that he's died before her. He don't want to put in another credit. He's like, no, I'm not putting in another dollar, so I can have a credit.
Yeah, I thought it was more pissed off that she's continuing 4 times, and he keeps having to put the money in.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Only got $50 yesterday. Okay, so. God. Anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's do a message.
Yeah, please.
We'll come back to Michael's part 2 in a bit.
Yes.
Here is the Pasta Maker.
Hey, that being said, and all the detractors listening, Phil seems to be taking the Roach moniker as a badge of honor now, so I think we need to workshop some new nickname ideas. I'll start. So let's think of Phil. He's doughy, soft, a little yellow, actually getting to be a lot more yellow, and can survive everything. I got it. Twinkie, but now I'm thinking about it. Pig Twinkie? That doesn't really roll off the tongue like Pig Roach. Now wait, I got an idea here. Phil also would like to be lovingly embraced by some of those sweaty wrestling JPEG bears that he collects and drops a ton of money on. Yeah, Pig Twink. I think that's the new nickname. What do you guys think?
Pig Twink. I don't know if that has the same legs as Pig Roach, which I don't know where that came from, but that just dropped, and everyone just agreed that Pig Roach is good. But
That's from Snort Burnell, isn't it?
there we go.
Is it?
Big
I don't know. I think that's
Snort Burnell.
That's the first time I saw it was Snort Burnell, so I could be wrong, but yeah. But they used it a lot.
Well, maybe that's maybe a question. Pillsbury Doughboy. That's good.
Pillsbury Doughboy. Well done. That is brilliant. I think Ski Sonic had a really good one.
Which one?
It was just dick sucking pussy.
Right.
You got DSP, the dick sucking pussy over here. You know.
Oh God, on the SRK, he's been called Homicide Phil,
Monkey Spank,
Loser Side Phil, Monkey Spank. He's called everything on those. But remember, no one hated him until Evil AJ.
Yeah.
But Evil AJ is a genius now, so great. I missed a super chat from Swaggy Davis Jr. who said, "Sam, aka Muncho Man Randy Savage, big ups." I agree with that. Muncho Man Sam. That's pretty hype.
Yeah, I have to remember that for the next time you're doing all the intros.
Muncho Man. I'll try to remember it.
Right.
The cunnilingual style host.
Oh!
Anyway.
Silver Tongue Talker Sam. Silver Tongue Sam. I like that. Okay,
That's me. Right, here's Cosmic Ape.
Hey, that being said, just want to get your opinion on this possible proto black shirt begging renaissance we may be getting from Phil, because this dude is just losing his mind. He's actually starting to beg a lot more. He's starting streams begging, and he's threatening to wage quit MK1, which, reminder, he spent an extra $40, a total of $120 to get the game early, bitched about the game during the beta, and is now bitching about it because he's getting his ass cheeks clapped online. And on top of that, the $300 fight stick, which MK on the fight stick, it's kind of a pain to play because of the dedicated block button. So big ups, Phil. Anyway, as far as team health or team divorce, it's team health all the way. Palm's Future had this great video of Phil's face spasming. It's on Twitter where it says Phil found a great way to clear up dead air during his podcast, and his face is just spazzing. Interesting video. Check that out. And Team Divorce is in shambles because Kat's got everything, man. She's got DoorDash, Skyrim, Starfield. She's getting bumped off. She's got Burger King on her birthday and sushi. She's not going anywhere. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Big ups.
The Burger King kids meal?
That was Cat's birthday present. God. Here's the tweet, Sam, if you want to play that, what he's talking about. I got it for you.
Okay. Yeah, because
while you get it ready, now that the caller brought up the term Renaissance, DSP referred to one of his phases as, he got like the FGC phase, early YouTube phase, and one of them was like Renaissance Phil, when he was like flourishing and everything was amazing. That's awesome. I'm sure somebody can find that clip. It's a really good clip. He was like really into himself in that moment.
The only thing he's talking about is money, by the way, because his income did increase during after. Okay, so it was like the FGC days, starting YouTube days, white hot popular days, then the fucking This How You Don't Play era, and then after that, when he went to Twitch, he kind of got increased income with he's getting 800 subs was like normal. That's what he's talking about. That's the only thing he's fucking talking about. That's the Renaissance. He said people's ideas of me changed. No, nothing changed except you got more money. That's it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, and that's why I think that's why he holds that kind of. That's why it is like a milestone in his mind, like something he always goes back to. That's when I became a full-time, however he phrases it, full-time streamer.
Yep.
And yeah, like you say, that's the only reason is because people were throwing a lot of money at him. Yeah.
No, he says full-time interactive streamer because with him there's two phases of streaming. One is when he wasn't interactive, when he was just basically making an on-demand video, but with people who gave him money while he was live. And then when he actually acknowledged those people, that they actually exist and they're not just NPCs that just give him money. And that's the Renaissance phase. And he acknowledged, wait, those people are actually real? Hey, you guys, what's up, chat? Please save my house.
Yeah. The funny thing is that he's still doing that though. He's still making an on-demand video. He's just acknowledging chat while he's doing it. It's so bizarre.
Yeah. So I want to ask him though. I wish there's a follow-up. What era are you in right now? Because you can't say you're in some Renaissance era. What's going on now? Is the YouTube era? That seems pretty bad. I mean, what's the positives about this era? I'd like to know.
React era. The
React era. Okay.
I guess it's like Eminem. He's in his recovery era, where he's coming back from getting kicked off of Twitch, and he's rebuilding the empire that he once had. Of course, it's not working, and he's gonna be like Eminem and going into a revival era, which was really bad. Eminem people, you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I would say it's the revival era.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the Alan Partridge bounce back era.
I think Barrett Wells puts it well. The desperation era. It certainly seems that way, and I know this. Who we're talking about here, but it certainly seems that way at the moment.
Yeah, but he wouldn't admit to that, would he?
Oh no! Oh God, no!
Desperation. I'm doing fine. I'm not desperate.
You would say this is meaningful content era. This is the meaningful content era. I put more meaningful content than ever. This is meaningful. I've learned how meaningful content.
Chat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a meaningful era. Exactly.
The moist era.
The moist era. That's the best era.
Post-interview era. That's a good one. It's again
interview era. Ruthless aggression era.
The Pueril era.
Small, dedicated, curated audience era. Perfect.
That might be, This is his small, dedicated, curated audience era. That sounds like something he would say. Yeah.
I think the meaningful era is spot on, because now it's just we're full on 24/7 in meaningful mode. Everything I do is meaningful. Small curated audience, they all appreciate it. Super personal content, super meaningful, saving lives out here. We're basically the Red Cross, but for live streaming shitty video games.
And literally everything is meaningful. If it can be meaningful, it is meaningful. If he can work that word in there somehow, he's going to do it.
Unsolicited fish pic era.
Yeah.
Sending me weird
I think I would like him to define meaningful. I would like to actually hear his proper definition of meaningful, because he just uses it so much. It's losing all meaning at this point.
It really is.
I would take his definition of meaningful, the one that he gave to the side scrollers guys, because apparently that's like the official place you're supposed to go for like DSP debunking stuff, because that's what he said before he actually had the interview. So meaningful is when people apparently send you messages or emails or reach out to you in some way to tell you that what you're doing is meaningful, which under that definition, what we do is also meaningful.
Yes, hype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Barrett Wells, I don't want to miss this. He said, Phil said he's not a drama streamer, but he uploaded Mr. Cheese's tweet into OBS. But during game news, he shows pics of his fucking phone. He holds up his fucking phone. Yeah. So what's more important to him? That tells you all you need to fucking know. Is when he has news, he holds up his phone to the camera and shows you.
Yeah, which is something he's previously said he can't do because his camera wouldn't show it. And I know he's had a new camera recently, but it's still bollocks.
During that segment, that's exactly what he did. He pointed his phone at the camera. But the next day, when he brought up that segment, summarizing, I think it was the Microsoft leaks, he said he covered it in deep detail. He went really deep into it. And the dude couldn't even find the tweets that he had screenshot on his phone for the separate leaks that he wanted to talk about.
He is... he's really leaning into this, like, LARP as this kind of legit news channel, isn't he? Like, he's covering everything nowadays, and it's so... No.
I refuse to believe he can't scroll through his gallery. I just... No. My mind is shutting down, and it's like if he's screenshotting a bunch of stuff to refer to later, how do you have trouble going through your galleries?
Maybe did he not screenshot it, and maybe he was just looking at Twitter at the time he was streaming because it was recent news
screenshots,
and he was showing literal Twitter or X, should we call it X? And maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
That. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me if that's truth.
But either way, just remember, like, every time he shows his phone at the screen and all that, not only is it a bit alarming that he's getting more and more comfortable with showing his phone on screen, something that he's previously argued vociferously he can't do, but remember that, he cares about his content. He wants to put out the best content that he can. He cares about the product. He cares about the streams that he puts out there. He wants to be professional. That's why he doesn't put them up in order.
Excuse me. Ooh.
Hang on a second.
Anyway, just for the...
I think every time you do that, we should sort of like stare down at the corner like we're looking at chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to ban.
Shout out to a Sock Account who says, your podcast is the most meaningful to me. Thank you. You're welcome, Sock Account. This is why we do it, because it's meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
How many years have you been watching us? Since Heavy Rain, I hope?
Yeah.
He's been watching since we got Kid Flim on. He was a big fan.
Kid Flim is our Heavy Rain, confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you were there at the time, you're a true fan.
Yeah.
Right, do you want to see this thing anyway? This
Yeah. It is interesting.
I'd forgotten what it was. Right, here we go.
Great podcast.
Sounds good, Jay. He says he's just going to talk during Starfield. He's not going to watch, but he'll be here for Lily tonight in Street Fighter 6. Sounds good.
Oh my God.
Man, this is meaningful. I'll tell you that.
This was that whole Q&A, by the way. You can hear the leaf blower in the background, window wide open, and it's just a dude, dead air, sitting there looking at chat, doing weird faces. His face is contorting like he wants to tear his skin off. It's going crazy, man. I love it.
That's tweaking, man. That is tweaking. I mean, come on.
That is anxiety, that is anxiety. So? Yeah. He is like internally panicking about something. Something's weighing on his mind.
I think you're right, actually, because sometimes I think when I get overly anxious, I get this weird thing where I'll get like a twitch here sometimes. And I think you're right.
I think he's developed a lot of them over the years. He'll probably have a lot of like nervous like tics. I mean, we see him picking all the time, don't we? So it's those are stress related as well. So, but half
Speaking
the
of
time I'm
picking-
arguing there are like just because he doesn't shower that much. But yeah, go on, mate. That's it.
Speaking of
Something that I don't see people talk about as much as I think it should be talked about. This dude is straight up picking his ear super aggressively, pulls it out, looks at it, and super obvious, everybody can see this, wipes it in his pajama pants. Like you can see the actual gesture of him doing it. He does it multiple times per pre-stream. I cannot fucking believe nobody has called him out on this apparently in his chat, or he doesn't know it's an actual thing. He just keeps doing it.
It's not just the trousers as well. It's like he'll wipe his forehead and it'll go on his arm. And
Yeah, it's like a world traveler. The ear pick. Sometimes it goes to the mustache. The goatee trip. It goes all around. It's like, where in the world is the earwax? That's a new game show I'm playing.
I like when he rubs it in his beard. Like,
like you can't even see the Triforce on those PJ pants anymore. It's just brown. I think I'm not sure what PJ pants these are anymore. I can't even see it. So
when he talks about late night snacks that he craves so much, I think that's what he's talking about. He just picks them out from the jammies, and oh well, it's a tasty treat. I deserve this today. I had really good streams.
Anyone read like the tweets by Roald Dahl?
Yes.
Yeah, it's that. It's like the kept food in the beard from later, you know.
Oh God. All right,
So
Sam, we got to play 2 more bits, so we should get to one of those if we got it.
Yes. Let's do Regis Philgin. There he is.
Oh yeah, this is one I was told to wait till you were back to play. So this is all for you, Samuel. This is for you.
I heard about this, yeah. I'm looking forward to this.
Top of the morning to you. Welcome to the Billionaire Show. As you can tell by my wildly inconsistent and inappropriate accent, this here be the British style episode. Quit your bitching, ALT. You get enough of your English episodes. Let the Brits have a chance, would ya? Now then, I take it you'll be familiar with the Eurovision Song Contest. It's been going on for a while now. I wanted to ask you, in 1985, the UK came in 4th place during Eurovision. Which of these acts is the one that secured 4th place for them? Which isn't really 4th place anyway, because it still means they were the #1 ranked in the UK. Was it A, Teddy Johnson and Pearl Carr with Sing Little Birdie? Was it B, Vicky with Love Is? Was it C, Bardot with One Step Further? Or was it...
Is he like Russian now? Or like...
B, Gemini with Crybaby?
That go and submit those answers just yet, though. We got a call to take to help you out.
Burnell Productions, positive, meaningful content for over 15 years, 10 years of direct capture experience.
Hello, this is Regis Philgin from Who Wants to Be a Billionaire, calling for Mr. Phil Burnell.
Ah, Sir Philgin, what do you need?
Well, we've got your friends ALT, Sam, Steve, and Meerkat here, and they need your help with a question.
So firstly, they are not my friends.
My apologies, I didn't mean
They're detractors, correct?
We try not to use words like that around here. We prefer contestant or unwilling subject of verbal ridicule.
If you think they are my friends, then you are a moron!
No, I know about contestants.
You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Burnell, honestly, I'm not sure you even know what you're saying.
And I don't have time anyway, Sir Jin.
What?
I'm about to start the Level 1 podcast. You would have known that if you emailed me.
Email you? What? This is... Listen, Mr. Burnell, this is the Phone a Friend segment. It's literally only supposed to take 30 seconds. We've already used more than 50. We've had to loop the background audio at least twice now because of how long you're running your mouth. Can you just sit here and let me ask the question so we can get on with the show?
Ugh. Okay.
Thank you. In 1985, the UK came in 4th place during Eurovision. Which of these acts helped secure 4th place position for them? Was it A, Teddy Johnson and Pearl Carr with Sing Little Birdie? Was it B, Vicky with Love Is? Was it C, Bardo with One Step Further? Or was it D, Gemini with Crybaby.
Crybaby.
Is that your final
Calling
answer?
me a crybaby?
No, Mr. Burrell, that's the name of the song.
No. I know crybaby. I'm a mature adult.
I'm sure you
I
are.
used to work for a major helicopter company, Sikorsky Aircraft.
I'm sure they're very grateful to you for all your years of hard work, but if we could focus on the question...
This reminds me from back in the day. It was my birthday.
What?
And this kid, can't remember his name, but his dad died or something.
That's awful.
But yeah, this kid came over and I let him watch me play Mario Kart, and I was absolutely dominated.
What does this
I was bitching about how my dad is an asshole because he didn't give me the Wolverine figure, even though I told him to pre-buy it. At first, if my dad's an asshole, this kid starts crying and leaves.
I'd be crying and leaving right now if I wasn't contractually obligated to finish the show.
What? It's my birthday. He didn't even buy in and give me a gift. Surely they know the...
And that's time, thank God. I don't know how much more of that I could have taken. I don't know if that helped you, but I do know that I need help as a result of that. Place your answers now.
All right, British style host, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with the D, actually, the Crybaby one. So I have no basis for that, but
Steve,
I think the first one is like one of the really early Eurovision ones, and I think Gemini is one of the later ones, and I'm not sure about the other two, so fuck it, I'll go with that Vicky one because I can't remember what the other one is. So
we have to guess too. Meerkat, you can guess, I guess. I mean, are we guessing? What are we doing?
I don't know, man. I knew this was going to be a Eurovision-related question, but it's from the fucking 80s. How the fuck should I know?
Exactly, right? Young
Crybaby.
guys like us. Who the fuck was around then? Not me.
Yes.
So, yeah.
if you're gonna ask me, like when was Love Shine a Light? 1997. Thank you very much. But other than that, making your mind up, we won with that. Bucks Fizz, but yeah. Anything else? Don't know. So yeah,
All right, let's go. Answer time.
let's find out.
Andrew's gonna win anyway, so who
It's gonna
cares?
be C, isn't it?
Well, the one we've not picked.
Yeah.
Hang on, it's fucking. Hang on, we've got issues.
Oh.
Hey, top of the morning to you. Welcome. Oh, like a gun.
Oh.
Okay, and the answer is B. Vicky with Love Is. Teddy Johnson and Pearl Carr entered in 1950 and came in second.
Yeah, see, I knew that.
Bardo competed in 1982, coming in seventh, and I only picked that because that's the year Phil was born. And Crybaby was from 2003, where they rather famously became the first English language song to receive null points, meaning that they received literally 0 points from any other country. Hopefully none of you can say you walked away today with 0 points, but don't worry, there's always next time. And we'll see you then.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember the Gemini one.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Very good.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Very good.
I'll take the win.
My favorite part was the DSP. This is DSP for what was I forget the message. The message was good. DSP for DSP Gaming, whatever.
Burnout Productions, 15
Burnout
years
Productions.
of content,
Yeah, 15
meaningful
years.
content creation with 10 years
That
of
was
direct
great.
capture experience.
That was the best part for me. That was very meaningful. Thank you, my friend. That was awesome. Adrian, good job winning, by the way. Congratulations on your win.
Yeah, well done, Adrian.
Big up real quick to Prophet real quick. Let me read Prophet's. Prophet had something to say about the mic
Yeah,
problem.
I'm really intrigued by this.
Legit, yesterday's mic issue he was having, he had his mic turned around. He used an AT2035 cardaway mic. He was picking up the landscapers because it was backwards.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've often wondered about this because, with any kind of condenser mic or whatever, you can tell where the front is. On mine, it has the little goals thing on there to show you which way around it's supposed to be. Usually there's some indication. So I've always wondered about that. Like, I'd be intrigued to know, like, how Prophet knows that. So anyway.
I think the mic itself is just super sensitive and there's absolutely no adjustment made to it. So it's just like plug and play. There's no noise gate. There's no compression. There is no literally anything. So it picks up everything. And those motherfuckers outside were very loud. So it picked them up. That's what I think it was.
He doesn't know what a filter means. He think I mean coffee filter. If you say filter, he puts that thing in, and that's the end of the night. I mean, he's done. All right, Mike's ready. USB into computer. All right, Mike's ready. Let's roll. That's what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally no filters whatsoever, says Brand Dude. It's right. I don't think he's got any on there. I don't think he cares. His mic levels are just, it is literally the raw audio, which is why his streams are so much quieter than everyone else's. And often the game's louder than him. So he has to physically go into the game settings to turn it down sometimes. It's just...
Yeah. I think eventually he's going to learn how to adjust his microphone settings, and then it's going to be like a revolutionary change that people have been asking for years. And he's going to sell himself as he's been trying so hard to improve the streams, and he finally figured it out, which is something that maybe people that know nothing about the OBS would find super impressive, especially DSP fans. But it's actually a 2 to 5 minute Google search that's going to help you out with literally everything that you need to learn about it.
I've adopted a filter.
Yeah, he's gonna add that to the list. I've adopted LED lights. I've adapted
That'll be the
ring
new
lights.
direct capture.
And then that'll be the next.
That'll be the
next era he's in as well. He'll be in the.
Anonymous fan has donated a preamp.
In the new shirts era. God, all these upgrades. This year is on fire with the upgrades. It's awesome.
Maybe that'll be it. This is the upgrade era.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Upgrade era.
You know, the thing is, I think if he sets his noise gate correctly, it's probably not even going to pick up the snorts and the burps. It's just going to pick him up talking, because he naturally talks pretty loudly unless he's like really bored and sleepy, which is, I guess, most of the time. But usually you could find a sweet spot where it's not going to pick up any sorts of bullshit noises like burps and snorts. Which is going to be like revolutionary for him. It's basically going to be like watching a normal streamer outside of all the other weird philisms that he does.
Do you think it's been that way all the time? Because I don't see him like moving his mic that often. You know, I know he bumps it every now and then, but I can't see like a situation where after a stream he's got to get up and like turn it around, move it about.
I mean,
then accidentally puts it back the wrong way.
It's entirely possible, or because Prophet's just sent me a picture saying that it looks the same front and back. So you know, to look at, there's no way of knowing.
There's a high chance he's fucking that up then.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it would explain how, like, do you remember last year when he learned that it picks him up better the closer he is to it, and when he's further away from it, it doesn't pick him up as much? That might explain why. You know, it's one of my favorite moments, and yeah.
Well, it does. It does have the Audio Technica logo in the front. Unless it has it in the back, then
I did a quick.
I guess it would look the same, but
I thought maybe they might have like the something slightly different on the back, but I don't know. I've not.
Oh, in the back, it just has the some like other kind of text, but you can very easily tell if that's the Audio Technica AT2035.
Apparently, that's
condenser mic. Yeah, you definitely got the logo in the front with the lettering, so it's very easy to tell what's the front. And in the back, you got some other kind of text that is like from manufacturing text, like made in Taiwan type of stuff.
Yeah.
How much does it
That's
cost?
what I
That's
thought.
a good question. What does it cost?
It costs. Well, I need to translate this into
Oh my
dollars.
God,
Hold on.
he doesn't even have it on an arm. He doesn't even have it on an arm.
150 USD basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so not like the cheapest of the cheap. Okay, I was expecting it to be cheaper, but I guess for the business, you got to spend.
Yeah.
I mean, the Audio Technica stuff is pretty good. My headphones are the Audio Technica Bluetooth ones, and I'm very happy with them.
Yeah, it's kind of on the same level, I think, as this. I would say the Rode that I'm using. So it's kind of, I don't know, low to mid range, I guess. Like it's just a cheap but decent mic, I guess.
But there's really no use for anything more expensive with him because he can't get the best out of it. He could get like a $50 microphone and put a bunch of filters on it, make it sound like what he's using right now. So
absolutely,
it's perfectly usable for him.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, we had a super chat from Logan, $2. It says, I have the same mic. It says front on it. So, there we go. Thank you, Logan.
Cyclops86 also says, toilet seat headrest isn't good for true input.
Wasn't he saying something about that recently as well? Like now he can hear music again? Or something? Able to hear music?
And that had nothing to do with like his setup or anything like that. That was literally because of the AC. That was all because he wasn't in the autumn time, which he said autumn, very
It's now autumn.
Yeah. He'd be putting away his AC so he can hear the music in the game. That's all it was.
God. That's so bad.
And then, but the way he was saying it was like it was another one of those. Here's another upgrade I'm doing, for you guys, that sort of thing. Just another one of those things that like no one gives any, like no one cares about any of that stuff, like But he has to talk about it as though it's like this huge deal.
Yeah. One other thing is when he was talking about like with the weather, he loves talking about how the weather is so fucking hot in Seattle, it's cooling down. And he talks about how he's going to get rid of the air conditioning because it's been cool for like 5 days. But then he's going to be the first one to fucking complain when it gets hot in a week or two. And he's like, oh my God, I put away my air conditioning because it was hot for a while. Now look at it. It's freezing. It's like you set yourself up to have something to complain about. I really think he's doing it on purpose, to have something to complain about. It's like intentional.
And like I said in that tweet, though, like in terms of the stream experience for his fans, all he's got to do is stick a noise suppression on in OBS, and that's it. That's the AC taken care of. It doesn't. The one in OBS is really good, considering it's just a free piece of software. It's great. Just put it on. Literally, just click a button and it's there. Yep.
During the reacts too, his voice is so in the background. It's incredible. During those fucking versus the internet, it's just like that fucking. It's like who did that? Awesome. Who did the and short? Okay. Fuck. Who's the one that did the best short ever? The one where he's like, this game kicks ass.
Shinko.
Yeah, that was the Shinko flow.
Shinko, yeah, Shinko's the guy. Yeah, Shinko's did that. It was awesome. Just like that for every fucking react. Like, that's real. Awesome. It's like you can barely hear him.
Yeah, I mean, it's the react streams are really eye-opening in terms of like how much or how little he thought he puts into his setup. Because he's got the toilet seat on, so you get in double audio. He's frequently quieter than the actual thing he's reacting to. It's just terrible, man. Again, like another thing you could do, just stick a sidechain compressor on there, bring the volume down every time you talk. But no.
Yep. Fuck no. And I have to look at the silver lining to this, because as an upside to all of his clumsiness and dumbassery, I've seen so many people in like Discords, Twitters, in comment sections of videos trying to up their streaming game to like be better than him and prove him that it is actually possible to not be a full-time interactive streamer, not spend a ton of money on equipment and gear and all that other stuff, and just like learn how it works. And I've seen people be successful at it. I've talked to Taken L's about how I can improve my quality. We've gone back and forth in DMs about how you can put a EQ, a compressor, this and that. And that's great, because actually you're seeing people improve and putting out great content because this dude is so fucking clumsy and they just want to show him. They want to prove him that he's full of shit.
Yeah. Exactly. Plus, you've got like Profit's videos explaining like stuff related to computers. Sam's videos that again you started doing like just move your video this way or flip it this way or there's ways that you can make yourself look presentable.
Yep.
So
that's the thing. Like as he's got some semi decent gear, I guess. The Audio Technica mic and whatever, and a pop filter and all the rest of it. But you like Meerkat said, you really don't need much of anything to be better than what he does. Like everything you need is at your fingertips and it's pretty much free. All you need is a computer, and you can probably make like ALT's audio sounds decent enough, and that's just a fucking iPhone headset, I'm assuming.
Not even a headset. I'm just talking to the fucking phone.
Oh, there you go. And everything else in OBS you can put on, for free. It's a no-brainer. You can use Paint to make stream overlays. I'm sure we could make what we've made here in Paint, to be honest.
Speaking of setting up, did you guys see that Phil tweet about making fun of that guy's retro setup from Intelligent Counterspell?
Dude, he's you could tell he doesn't care about the classics.
100% jealousy.
Yeah, like you care about the classics. You save scum fucking Super Mario Brothers 2, man. On like come on. let's not talk about the classics.
Zelda, wasn't it? Zelda 2.
Yeah.
That bit with the knight and like the one hit.
Yeah.
Death, reload, death, reload, death, reload.
Death, reload, drunk, reload, killed by Goomba, reload. Come on, man. Shut up about classics. It's cool if you don't like that dude's setup, but like he did that shit again. Remember the Street Fighter setup? Like, it's amazing how much I wanted this back in the day, but now it's not as important because I have a family. Like, you doing this again?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing
again,
but like jealousy.
It's aimed at a person who can't really clap back because they're not involved in like the same community, like fighting games or something. So he feels like it's safe to stand on his soapbox and call somebody a poser. But I mean, people clap back on him on that one because it's just a silly Jin tweet in like the middle of the night.
I think my favorite one was just very quickly when he was like, I think the particular comment was, they'll be playing it in the wrong ratio, and it's like, Phil, you can change the aspect ratio display on
an
most
HD TV.
TVs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And he's saying about how there's input lag when they're clearly using that because his only experience with he's relating this to what he did back in the day. He always talks about how when he played GTA Vice City or whatever and tried to capture it, he got insane input lag because he was playing it through HDMI or something like that. So we're talking about technology from the late 2000s, early 10s, to now where people are taking this sort of thing really seriously. Presumably this person that he's tweeted about, they've got that they show it in the video, that thing that like, I forget what it is now, but people in chat will tell me, but it's something that retro gamers use to reduce input lag, this guy clearly takes what he's doing seriously. He's built this insane thing for a start. It's just nothing but just utter jealousy and cope. Yeah. Just picking on just the silly little things.
If that guy's having look at that guy's setup. Who set forget the thing on the wall. That guy's setup looks like you can chill and play games on it.
Yeah,
what is Phil doing? Cranking his neck both ways to play a game that's all the way across the fucking room. He's trying to cope about that guy. Please.
Yeah. It'd be one thing to say that and after proving yourself to be into retro gaming for instance, maybe he takes his retro gaming seriously and he gets a CRT and plays off the original hardware and things like that. It'd still be a dickhead thing to say, but at least you've got something to back it up, whereas he's just literally played a PC port of a SNES game and shat on it for most of the way, I'm assuming, and cried at the end and and moaned about it the first time he played it as well because he was playing it on PC. He's not this
big picture mode instead of just running normally.
Exactly. He's not this king of retro that he thinks he is. He just occasionally happens to play them sometimes,
from over there.
Looking that way.
I did send the Pixar Animations reconstruction of DSP setup in the Discord. Sam, if you can pull it up, that would be awesome.
I was just thinking about that.
Meanwhile, I'll just quickly summarize for the people that don't use Twitter, don't actually know what we're talking about. There was a tweet by somebody who made themselves a very nice entertainment setup that looks like a Nintendo Switch where they can play retro games. DSP quote tweeted it, and it all came across as sour grapes, as like, I can't afford this, but I don't want it anyways because it's stupid. And the person that can afford this and got it is actually a poser. They're not a real gamer. And that's essentially what he said. And then many people, me included, replied with the actual DSP setup, which is very special, not optimal in the slightest, but that's somebody with a passion. Because in his tweet, he mentioned that he is somebody with a passion, and those people, they're not somebody with a passion, they're posers. So let's see how a real passion person's entertainment setup looks like.
Bring that up, please, Jamie.
Yeah, it's on screen now.
That's a retro game lover right there.
Yeah.
Look at all the CRTs. He has different CRTs for each retro system. Look at that. Awesome. Oh, look at there. Apple Computer, too, for Apple Computer gaming. Awesome. Yeah, look at this. So much shit on there. He sits 4 miles from his TV, cranks his neck to the right to see it. And by the way, he's playing on a normal modern TV. He's playing these classics.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know, obviously, the Pixar will be the first to admit that this isn't like a proper to scale image, but it's not far off, and it does its job at demonstrating what his room actually looks like. The fact that he has to turn one way to look at his TV while his tip animations are coming in from the complete opposite direction. It's just nuts, man.
Now, guys. All right, real quick. Blue in the house says, why doesn't Phil just get central air instead of those 2 window units? Everywhere in the condo gets the cooling. Oh, not the condo, house. Oh, no, it is a condo, actually. Gets the cooling. We don't have to hear about it. Well, you know what that costs? That costs money, my friend, Blue. You're a legend, but that costs money. Can't do that. We already got the window units. Yeah. Come on.
I get banned, asshole.
Get out of here. Come on, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, also,
no, I agree with you. That's very smart. Go ahead.
Shout out Cyclops86, who says, expensive condo, no central AC except British style. I guess, is that a thing that he has?
Central heating, you mean?
I don't know. That's what he said in the super chat.
Yeah. Well, most of our houses don't have air conditioning because it's quite cold here. So instead we have central heating to heat the houses.
Baller alert.
No, we just have to, mate. Most of them are made out of like brick or stone, so they get damp and cold during winter. So we don't really need air conditioning during the summer. It didn't used to get that hot, but nowadays, it's been getting worse.
Yeah, which is why when we do get a hot day and me and Steve are streaming, you'll see me in a t-shirt for a change, and I'll be profusely sweating.
We'll be moaning about dying.
Get aerated shorts, guys. Aerated shorts. You guys need that. And you rub your earwax in it, too. That's insulation. Anyways, we got one more bit, Sam. I have a hard divorce line today, so let's play that. Let's play the final Derek Isms bit here from Bob Starsky in the house.
Okay. We've all been waiting for it.
Mm-hmm. Also, we should announce our guest for Sunday. That's coming up after this, of course.
That's pretty hype, man.
Definitely.
If it ever plays, will it play? There he is.
Good day to you, good people. It is in fact your boy, Sir Robert Starsky, with another delightful episode of Derish Isms. I do know Derish likes to comment on male genitalia. I'm sure some of you are aware of this from his tweets to male pornographic actors, complimenting their Pinot Noirs. However, the porn star in this occurrence, named Sawyer, is female, and Clark is a male. When Derish shoots from the hip, he shoots straight. Let's see how this all went down. You both remembered my name? You two remember me? Can you both say "Dare Rich" right now? Sawyer, it is Dare Rich. You were amazing in money talks. Sawyer, if you want my delicious cum, please say "Please, Derish" right now. The legendary Queen of Hate, Kitty, got Clark to pronounce Derish as Dare Rock. Derish responded to this. Clark, you don't remember my name? Can you two say my name right now? I would really love that. Sawyer, please say Derish. I want your delicious cum all over my beautiful face. You missed my comment, BTW, Sawyer.
Yeah.
Sawyer, you missed it. Sawyer, you keep missing it. Please say, Derish, I want your delicious cum all over my beautiful face. Sawyer. I posted my comment, Sawyer. Did you see it? Sawyer, I posted a lot of times. Have you seen it? Sawyer! Sawyer, are you there? Sawyer, please say, Derish, I want your delicious cum all over my beautiful face. Sawyer, did you see my comment? Did you see my comment? Sawyer, can you please say my sentence right now, please? I am desperate. Sawyer, can you read my upcoming comment? Pussycat 692 chimes in.
Sawyer's pussy tastes like cookies and cream ice cream.
Back to Derish. Sawyer, please say, Derish, I want your delicious cum all over my beautiful face. I'm going to give up, Sawyer. I really loved your BFFS scene, Sawyer. We had Aubrey for the first time a couple of weeks ago.
Excuse me.
I really loved your BFFS scene, Sawyer. I really loved your BFFS scene, Sawyer. I really loved your BFFS scene, Sawyer. The legendary Kitty spammed that exact comment as someone named Gloria, and Sawyer actually thanked Gloria. Derish responds to this. You didn't say thank you to me? Sawyer, I said I loved your BFFS scene. Sawyer, make sure to drink water during the live show to stay hydrated. Sawyer, can you say thank you, Derish? Sawyer, please tell me to stroke my cock. Sawyer, please tell me to stroke my cock. I love it when you tell me. Sawyer, please tell me to stroke my cock. Sawyer, please tell me to stroke my cock. Clark, please tell Sawyer to tell me to stroke my cock. Sawyer, your pussy tastes like delicious mango ice cream. May I please see your beautiful eyes? May I please see your beautiful eyes, Sawyer? Sawyer, may I please see your beautiful eyes? I want to stare at them badly. The legendary Kitty notes that she showed her eyes, but once again did not say Derish's name. Derish responded to this. Sawyer, say my name please when you stare into the camera with your beautiful eyes. Clark, can you tell Sawyer that she has beautiful naked body? Sawyer has a mango ice cream flavoured pussy. Sawyer, do you want my delicious time? You two are my favourite porn stars, by the way. My favourite duo. Sawyer, it is Derish. If I was in the industry, you would be the first person I would work with. If I was in the industry, you would be the first person I would work with. Sawyer, it is Derish. If I was in the industry, you would be the first person I would work with. Pussycat 692 sees the spamming and says,
Here we go.
Derish, of course, continues, Sawyer, it is Derish. If I was in the industry, you would be the first person I would work with. Sawyer, it is Derish. If I was in the industry, you would be the first person I would work with. Sawyer, it is Derish. If I was in the industry, you would be the first person I would work with. Sawyer, again you forgot to say my name when you read my comment. Why do you keep forgetting? Sawyer, tell Derish to stroke his cock, please. Sawyer, Derish wants to fuck you in the reverse cowgirl position, please. Sawyer, can you say my name in my favourite sex position, please? Sawyer, can you say my name in my favourite sex position, please? Sawyer, can you say my name in my favourite sex position, please? Can Derish please fuck in the reverse cowgirl, please? Sawyer, tell Derish you want his delicious cum right. Sawyer and Clark, can you fuck upside down? Clark's face in Sawyer's ass and Sawyer sucking your cock. Thank you for listening to this episode of Derish Isms.
Does he need 69?
To Sir Regis Philgin, who gave his sultry tones as Pussycat 692. This was the finale in the Cherry Pimps saga. Please spam cherries in tribute to the Cherry Pimps, who then banned Derish and made him sad. While there is another
Bob,
incident of
you're about to
Derish
ruin
in
our chat.
this was a LARPer, which was confirmed by Derish in a DM. The Cherry Pimp saga. Probably not as legendary as the Infinity Saga from the MCU, but certainly more entertaining than the trap they put out now. Anyone looking forward to the Marvels? Yes, I didn't think so. Derish is now going to college. I am wondering how he is around other people. Hopefully he does not go to one of those college parties. Lord knows he would follow in his father Phil's footsteps and take advantage of a drunk girl. I wonder if we'll ever see his chat antics again. If you wish to see more Derishisms, maybe Twitter editions or even Phil's chat editions, please spam PDF files in chat. Good day.
Do we have that thing where it shows the emojis on screen like we did with them?
I keep meaning to do that.
It would just be like cherries. Would just be covered in cherries by this point.
By the way, real quick, that reference that Phil he talked about at the end there of taking advantage of drunk girls, that is something Phil did say himself. That there was a drunk girl that everyone was doing including himself. That is true. I know it was a joke in his mind, but still, he did say that. But go ahead, Meerkat.
What the fuck is a BWFS?
Yeah, I didn't know that one either. I think Sam might know this. Sam, what is that? You know that kind of stuff.
Bear with me. I'll just refresh my memory.
Sam's a reference sex term.
Seriously though, like when he said, "Could you fuck upside down?" Did he mean 69?
I think he might.
Oh
have
yeah,
been,
Is that what he meant?
That's what I was gonna say. So for this Sunday, for the questions, I think we should do upside down. That's a good one. Okay. Like anything upside down should be the question. You know?
Yeah.
Have you ever
the theme of it? Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever punched a bee upside down? Have you ever eaten ice cream upside down?
Have you been on a ride that's turned you upside down? Like,
a lot of options there. Upside
Have
down.
you ever felt your world being turned upside down? Yeah.
Oh, bingo. Yeah, nice. Upside down's a great one.
Yeah, but like, I mean, fucking come on, how do you not know? How are you this immersed in porn and you don't know what a 69 is? It's just
upside down.
It's fucking beyond me. I mean, he needs help. And he's not going to get it, and it's only going to get worse. And we do this every fucking time.
God, he is so demanding. He's incredibly demanding. God, Clock, can you please tell her I said I want my cum on her face? Come on, like Jesus, dude, relax.
Tell her I asked her to say my next comment.
Yeah.
At some point, he said, "Say my name, please. I'm desperate." I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm struggling with that acronym, man. Like, I don't know if we misheard it or something. I'm not sure, but
what was it?
Bob Starsky, please, if you can.
WT. What was it?
BFF something? I can't
BFFS, I think it was. It's like
Oh.
best friends or something.
Because it's not like female male in it. Like when you get
BFFF. Oh, so best
MFF
friends.
or-
Best friends forever sex.
that sounds about right. Yes.
I'm going with that.
So
Best friends
just
for
friends
sex.
with benefits.
Best. Oh, I got it. This because the new revelations from Phil. Best brother family for sex. That makes sense.
No.
Hey,
Let's
I'm
not
just
turn
saying,
this family tree
do
into a
what you wanna
family
do.
circle.
Hey, Meerkat, all I can say is
Friendly
do whatever
Bosch.
you want to do. That's all I can say. It's neither good nor bad. Do what you want to do. Okay, that's it. That's my stance on it. Okay.
But that's not meaningful. That kind of relation is not meaningful enough. You've grown up with them your whole life. Come on, find a better soulmate.
Yeah, find someone who doesn't know you as well as the person that you've spent. The
Oh,
rest of
okay.
Yeah.
What sibling?
Philly's
Hold on,
okay
I
with
got
what the Island Boys are doing. Oh God.
I got a question for chat. Hold on, let me type it in real quick. What sibling is incest best? Okay, you can write that in chat. There's the poll. Write that in. Thank you, guys. All right, we got 5 minutes left. I got to get out of here on time. So, 2 revelations, huge revelations to give.
Scott's been a bit busy.
Tomorrow, we are going on WPIG. We're watching the OG, the original gamer. This is how you don't play, because Evil AJ is such a genius and such a legend. We're going to watch the first one ever tomorrow, WPIG, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. We got Snoot in the house. We got Lefty in the house. It's going to be fun. Obviously, all you guys are welcome to come as well. If you want to come have some original OG, this is how you don't play fun. It's going to be tomorrow. After that, Sunday. That being said, is back in the house, and we got the rising star, the hottest name in the Detractorverse. What is his name? His name, Brand Dude, coming in hot on Sunday. It should be a lot of fun. And dropping videos that are always good, always fire, always hype. It's going to be fun to talk to him on Sunday. Any other business style announcements, Meerkat?
Thanks for watching. Go watch my scat compilation.
Yes, of course.
Is there a Dead Sea Scrolls this week?
I didn't even say that. Yes, there is a Dead Sea Scrolls. It's going to be. We're going back to Top Haters land next Sunday.
Yes.
Top Haters in the house. We're going to see all kinds of stuff. We're going to confirm if that penis that DSP shared on his website is actually Triforce's penis or not, as Jaha implied last weekend. Extremely important stuff we're uncovering all the time.
So,
Steve, anything else you want to do?
You guys doing penis profiling now?
Hey, that's only once a month, okay? That's for the members only. Just kidding. That's
The
not true.
The members.
Anyways, we're done.
It's
Now,
not
guys,
like we can identify them by that alone. We need other contextual clues.
we need Best Buy receipts to measure, of course. All right. Anyways, Sam, send us home out of here. What episode?
I have a bit of business.
Go,
bit
Steve.
of business.
Go.
Business. I am
please.
also going to be joining Snood and the Decepticon for the React on Sunday. So yeah, after this, when
There we go.
do DSP React, I'll be there too. Yeah.
As always, we got to ask you, Steve, take notes so you can report back on all the nonsense. All right.
All right. Okay.
And remember, of course, we have the new contest of the fanfic. Get your stuff in. What's the deadline on that, Meerkat? Do we put a deadline yet or no?
Let me get it straight. The 13th, the 12th of October. So it's the Thursday, 3 weeks from now.
Yeah,
3 weeks from now. Get it in. All right, Sam, send us home.
Let's do it. Okay. Goodbye, everyone.
Fuck off. We're voting you out. Go on the street and go flip burgers. This one goes out, okay? This goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups, my wife. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized
but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries.
I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
There's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were a queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I could watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Last time seen on camera, 2018. Photo 3 years later, looking real hefty. Tire taken, urban robbery. Maybe seems shocking, but you're from the Middle East. Now they fear you've disappeared. Team divorce in chat. Hashtag where is cat? Where is cat? Where is cat? Morons try detract, asking where is cat?
Oh yes, delicious burgers. Mmm.
Get fucked.